Hi Dan, here we are again, and I'm sure that we are speaking on behalf of many people who just were expressing great disappointment about last weekend, and the build-up for the 100th test is upon us, so there's lots to talk about. Go for it.
Thank you, Mark. Yes, the Australia-South Africa test was a big letdown, and I immediately have to do a mea culpa. I said I was confident we would win, and I was so disappointed at how we played. I thought when we came to halftime and we had a really had held Australia, even as though we played quite badly, that this test was there for our taking. Then we got worse. And the disappointing thing was that we played like amateurs. We didn't have any of the fundamentals. Our skills were terrible. Our backline alignment, we didn't pass the ball properly. And many of our senior players just didn't, as the coaches like saying, put their hands up. Can you imagine everybody running around the field with their hands up? But that was the problem. We all our players just played extremely badly, and it was very, very disappointing. And you have to wonder what is going on. Is there a problem in the camp? Is it Jacques Nienaber that he's not strong enough that they miss Rassie? Or is it just a factor of that they've been in lockdown since June and they're depressed and they let down and they miss their families and they've been in Australia? It's a long time. I don't think I've ever experienced something like that where I have to be on my own or with my teammates for 3 months. So it might just be, as Oosterrand once said, that they just hutful. And maybe they've allowed their fitness to slack off a bit. But it was disappointing, and now their pride is at stake because the next test is this most significant test match. It's the 100th between the All Blacks and the Springboks, the greatest rivalry in world rugby. And funny enough, the greatest rivalry started in 1921.
Wow.
And now the 100th test will be played in 2021. Yeah. So exactly 100 years on that we first started playing the All Blacks. And the significant test match in Townsville in Queensland, which is strange as well, against the mighty All Blacks. And it's going to be a very, very big ask because the All Blacks are playing a fluid, high-tempo, constant movement game. You know, they just don't stop, and they've got some tremendous players. They're very confident, and the record shows that they're better than us. In the last 10 test matches between us and the All Blacks, it's been 8 wins for the All Blacks, 1 for us and 1 draw. So we haven't beaten them for a while. And of course the last time we played them was in the World Cup in 2019 when we lost 23-13. And what for me is very significant, whereas the Springboks have brought Frans Steyn back and Jantjies back, done a strange thing with Kocha, Smith on the flank. I don't know what that's about. They're obviously for some speed, but it does take away from the scrummaging power. Whereas the All Blacks have been through the Super Rugby. They played the World Rugby Championship when we didn't, and they just play this perpetual motion game. And the interesting thing is that in the 2 years since the World Cup, while our team is still very similar, the All Blacks have made immense changes. They've been blooding new players. So the team that beat us in the World Cup, they now shows 10 changes to the team we're playing on Saturday. So all the reserves have changed, but one. So the All Blacks have got a completely new side. 3 captains, Whitelock, Kane, Reid, no longer play for them. So they've really moved on. And so can we beat them? I can't see it. I have to be honest. As much as the Springbok pride is hurting, as much as they want to pick themselves up, this other team is just has too much quality across the board, too much skill, and I fear we will lose. And I just hope by not too much.
Oh, thanks, Dan.